I'm going to preface this by saying that you are going to understand what I'm saying to your level of understanding. And anything outside of that is probably not going to make sense. But dude, if you understand the way that this place works, if you understand how manifestation works, you know that the very first question that you need to drop immediately, and it's not going to make any sense, is the how. Is the how. I can't tell you how many people have reached out and commented with, yeah, but how did you make the money? How, Ashley? How? You didn't tell us how. And not for nothing, dude, a video is not going to be able to tell you how to do it, one video. And another thing is you can listen to people all day long on the internet tell you how to do it, but it's going to take your discernment and your willingness to actually take those steps towards yourself. You know what I'm saying? Or you can listen to people all day and get all that knowledge up here. It's until you embody it and actually start doing the fucking work. Okay, so the first thing that you need to drop is the how. And dude, from somebody who was a overachieving, overperforming, overfunctioning, micromanaging, control freak, did not trust anything or anybody outside of myself, telling me to drop the how was like, what? Are you fucking kidding me? That's next to impossible. And dude, that is what tripped me up for the longest fucking time. Here's the deal. Our mind, when it tries to answer the how or tries to figure out the how, we are limiting ourselves to how we can receive. When we're co-creating with God, source, creator, the universe, we're opened up to a limitless possibilities, right? God, source, creator is coming from that bird's eye view to be like, yo, dude, you don't just have to do this job to get that money, or you don't have to just sign up to do this to get that money. Like when you open yourself up to receiving in all ways, in all possibilities, I'm telling you, you're going to be surprised. And that's how it started happening for me. And then it was finally confirmation of Ash, drop the fucking how. The universe is doing that heavy lifting now. And if you keep trying to figure it out and trying to force it and try to like control it and manage it and everything else, you're just telling the universe that you just want to be in the driver's seat figuring it all out. And the universe is going to be like, okay, baby, I'll let you do that because that is what you believe. Dude, once I stopped dropping the how, it is all mindset work. And I know that's not the answer that most people want to hear, but it's like 95% mindset work, truly, nervous system work, and then a few percent of taking steps of inspired action, taking steps towards yourself. But it's less about the doing and it's more about the being. But everybody wants the 3-step process, the how, so that they can receive the money at the end of the day and their dream reality. But dude, it's as simple as this and it's as hard as this. But when you open up your mind to the possibilities that you can receive in a plethora, oh, that was a $5 word, a plethora of different ways. I started having strangers on the internet that I've never met, that I have never spoken to, send me money. My fiance's parents, who have never been ever in a position to be like, here's some extra money for us to help you, they started sharing money. I was given opportunities to make money that I had never seen before because my how and figuring it out was very limited. It would be like this path or maybe this path over here. You've got to get rid of this idea that you are micromanaging it all. Unless you want to be micromanaging it all. But not for nothing, dude. I want a life of ease. I don't want to be the hardest worker in the room. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want the universe to do that heavy lifting for me now. And dude, it's magical. It's magical. You got to be open to receiving in many more ways than what you think. And then when it comes down to, you know, like how you earn that money and what you're willing to trade your time for and everything. Is it a desperate energy? Is it just, I'm just going to take whatever? There's so many things to look at. And no, you can't tell somebody how to manifest their dream reality or call in their dream reality in a 5-minute fucking video. But dude, I'm telling you, It's mindset. It's mindset. It ties to your beliefs. It ties to how you feel about yourself. It ties to what you think you are worthy and deserving of. And it ties to you surrendering finally. Because not for nothing, dude, you deserve to be caught. Do you hear me? I know it's difficult. I know it's difficult. I know it's fucking difficult to surrender. You're talking to somebody that I went down kicking and fucking screaming. And it's difficult until it isn't. You think that the reprogramming is not going to stick, and then it fucking does. Drop the how. Drop the how.